Thank you for taking time of your day to allow me to present my presentation titled The Art of Leadership. My name is Doug Arterburn, and this is my capstone presentation for American Military University. I used Prezi to create the presentation, which is a dynamic way of using a PowerPoint type application. It's a little bit of a learning curve in first creating your Prezi, but it's well worth it because it makes it a little more interesting journey as you continue forward. This gentleman, Dwight Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, had this profound quote that the art of getting someone else to do something you want. Leadership goals is one of the things that I continuously strive to improve throughout my career. I think it's a continuous journey, and the leader that believes that you stop and you've already obtained all the leadership knowledge you're going to have, usually ends in poor. But when in every moment, or in everyone's lifetime, there are moments when they're going to have to stand up. The decisions they're going to make are going to be visible and apparent to the people that are going to have to make. So, as I continue to learn, one of my personal goals is to be able to share what I've learned so far along my journey with my colleagues, and hopefully during this presentation to you. So leadership strengths, for some people leadership strengths are natural. They're born leaders in a sense, that they actually have these attributes to say, they can stand up and they have a strong voice and they're not nervous about presenting or using a voice to be able to lead from the front. But for most of us, leadership skills take practice, they take experience. It is something you have to learn and grow, and you have to continuously strive to sort of improve, plus the feedback that you get from the people that you work with. So the goal of this presentation is to leadership is influencing people by providing purpose, direction, and motivation while operating to accomplish the mission and improving the organization. The key facts here: motivation and improving. It's a continuous effort. There's the reference, 22-100. Stephen R. Covey of the Covey Center of Leadership is actually the one who wrote 7 highly effective habits of highly effective people. 7 habits of highly effective people. And he said management is efficiency in climbing the ladder of success. Leadership determines whether the ladder is leaning against the right wall. So, as you know, there is differences between leadership and management. You've all experienced a good leader, and you experience a good manager, who may not necessarily motivate and get you excited about it.
vision to articulate and communicate to the lowest levels. A vision is no good unless you're disseminating it to all the people that are going to be part of this vision. And you create an atmosphere of teamwork and camaraderie, which is, this is empowering your team to be able to actually do the work you want to do and actually, share the road ahead. Managers, they keep things going. We have a job to do, and this is the way we do it. They maintain the status quo. They keep making sure the situation doesn't change. We have operational aspects. We're going to keep the situation, but they don't necessarily improve the situation. They just keep things running. They understand resources, and they provide feedback. Of course, there's some managers who are very effective about keeping things running and making sure that the business aspects are accomplished, but that it does not necessarily makes them leaders. And I believe that, of course, the top of the pillar is leadership, and we'll go through these slides. Leadership drives the interpersonal aspects. This is the morale, this is the spirit, this is the motivation of the team to get them to accomplish the end goal. Management deals with the business aspects, the conceptual issues of the organization, planning and organizing, developing. Command is how the organization is actually, the ability for it to be well thought out. We have a manager that's commanding the presence, and our visions are actually met to our need. They're efficiently laid out in a clear manner. And control is how organization actually moves in order. So, this slide, the next steps, which road will you take? Will you be a leader or a follower? Of course, this is always up to you. It's always up to the individual. When you're moving forward for your next step in your career, you should try to convey some of the key things most organizations are looking for, which are competitive creativity, the ability to actually create and push forward. Integrity, it's your ability to be truthful and honest regarding situation. Initiative, getting things started without the push behind. You are the initiator of the issue. Confidence, your confidence in yourself, confidence in your team, and your ability to articulate, which means you're actually saying the things that you want to say to describe exactly what you have to. Leaders progress faster professionally and usually make more money doing it. So a couple of references to show you that there's 15 successful things leaders do automatically every day out there in Forbes. I thought this was interesting, you know, have people speak their minds is one of the things leaders, successful leader will automatically have his teams do. Speak your mind. They'll check back for feedback. 100 best ranked job. This story. Skills, your leadership skills should be developed. They need to be practiced. You need to have a continuous improvement goal. The time that you spend investing in this goal will lead you to success throughout your career. Understand that managers, the manager you have might not necessarily be a good leader because the need to place the team first has to be there. And a positive mental attitude, integrity, initiative, confidence, if you have these qualities and pursue these qualities and invest in these qualities, then it will pay towards a successful career. So with that said, I open the floor to any questions. Wonderful. Well, thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate it. This concludes my presentation.